Memo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. Say President Akufo-Addo is trending because of last 2 days. Ne speech a wababe mae. Na wo can say enye Kwame Nkrumah ene the founder of Ghana. Na say no hun sem bebre yaba and there was videos ye de abane ensem ayaka. We've spoken much on it. Na Ghana phone so aba betro mo adwen yen yakaye de senia monim senia de bia me ye platform ne so no yakaye de Ghana phone so mo atro mo adwen wo se ye kenkan na nkrofo hu de Ghana phone kan now we every Musa or say Dr. Kwame Nkrumah is the founder of Ghana. Evans as a arrogance of power. Can he say this when he was in opposition and begging Ghanaians to try him and see? Or more opposition they no monim said they dare not speak against Nkrumah. Me say if you've seen the letters and the letter about President Akufo-Addo no ankasa ne wafa JB Dankwa letter wa trofa Kwame Nkrumah when bra na Kwame Nkrumah ekwa ko hu ahemfo kan se yenye na Ghana yenje fa hundie no letter wa trofa Kwame Nkrumah ho no me de no aba be sanso de enra se ne abuzi a wotu nkrofo a wo mokọ London omo Parliament House se yenkonko kanama ye ma Kwame Nkrumah fa hundie Ghana no me de no so aba na me se omuni na hu se ade no ya afa no enem se wo muni na ade omo ho ne ba beta so that at the end of the day ye kan na bia wo mudin aba be kan ho. You see, and the truth of the matter, and let me tell you the whole truth. The truth of the matter, and they say, it wasn't like they didn't want Fahundi. Sa Buzi and JB Dankwano. It wasn't like they didn't want Fahundi. Now we mo pe Fahundi, but no mo pe so mo and an eje Fahundi ne magana. Inti Kwame Nkrumah ba ya wo beje no. Anyo mo de. Inti na afi mo hyehyehye na ase. Ombe so mo say Kwame Nkrumah and anye ye. Tomo ge na anye ye no in the last minute omo di omo ho ba betale ne ho so that chibi omo nim say in the history of the country no ye kan ye beka so omo je fa hundie ma Ghana na eye nkrofo yi nti that chibi say ye kan say nkrofo yi na je fa hundie ma Ghana no so that emu so ye bebo omudin but ye kan pa Kwame Nkrumah na ye background works no. Emily say Nana Akufo-Addo likes it or not, the whole universe knows that Osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah is the founder of Ghana. He can be as petty as he can be. The fact still stands. Mention Ghana and foreigners will say, oh, Kwame Nkrumah never dies. Ajua Baby, say, we will not sit down for any traitors to be part of our country founding. Osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah is the only big one. Nkrumah never dies. Jack Toronto, just go away in peace. After all, you have no achievement to boast of. Neither your father nor uncles. You are shuffling in our truths. Now our eyes open like Kakai. Why? Charles Ako say Melodies. I told you this Nana is mad. Wabodam Street. Hey Charlie, I know the Israel. It's too harsh. Yasmin Haruna say, in fact, I think it is not even wise to be talking, discussing Anado. He wants to trend, and you are happily playing along. Ignore him like he deserves no attention at all. We all know that he only wanted to be president to steal for the Achims. Hamid say, let's not waste time on this pettiness. Mother serpent of corruption is diverting attention from what is at stake now. Ejapadie documents. Kwame say he can do his worst, but fact. Afi Herman say a blue toe. I see a blue toe. Okay. Jerry say this has long been the agenda. Prof Atamil saw it and worked against, but now they use every available means to damage Ghana's reputation and its very existence. Join me to cry out to our God, the God that looks after this nation, for he will doubtlessly help us and redeem his nation. Amen. Osei say, when Kwame Nkrumah came to the United States to study, he surrounded himself with conscious African Americans in his studies. Do you think Kwasia Akufo-Addo would have done the same? Hey, Miss Rel. Montomobo attended, and same fata. Osero say, why is this Kwasia Ekufuado so obsessed with Kwame Nkrumah? If Kwame Nkrumah had his way, he will erase every memory of Kwame Nkrumah from Ghana. If Ekufuado had his way, he will erase every memory of Kwame Nkrumah from Ghana. Okay, if they had their way, they will erase everything. Abba say, and I want to say, I think you see, I'm saying, right? Osha senior na Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana for celebrating, and then Africa for now celebrating now. Because beyond the shores of this country, no one knows JB Dankwa, and that is a fact. Beyond the shores of Ghana, Obi anymore will name JB Dankwa. It is a Osha senior na Ghana for and na Africa for eulogize Kwame Nkrumah. Na JB Dankwa money even in Ghana cran ni name JB Dankwa money. Me sure say for all that while no, utumi hu say omo ebusi and na yade ye omo yapan. Ade be shi omo pan. You know, it was one of the reasons India no omo be say omo ba. E bi kra Ghana bra ye bre kan obi say Ghana omo susu say ade ye de aye omo say yan recognize omo ebusi anfo no. India na ebia. Anyway, Abakra say it was JB Dankwa who did that. He said Gold Coast is not ready to be given independence. They found ways and means to put Osagyefo in prison for just fighting for independence. Thank God his letter wasn't taken seriously. Nkrumah was still in prison and the Veranda boys were still campaigning for self-government. So the colonial masters thinking he's in jail so he won't win, allowed election and they had no option than to release him. People were ready in front of the prison house where he was met with powder all over his body and carried shoulder high. Melodies, try and watch the film. It is in black and white. That is what you witness, what the meaning of happiness and grateful meant to Ghanaians. At long last, freedom is won. Ask Adodi, which of his family was in prison with Nkrumah. More, that's hatred. That's the reason why Napo said, Mokwame Nkrumah no, foolish, arrogant. I haven't seen people like this with stones in their chest instead of hearts. God is waiting for the gangster. They knew it's game over. Mahama will be back. Albert say he's now completely mad, totally mad, Mr. Remo. Capi say that is what happens when the gods wish to destroy a man. Margaret say that family is full of hatred. They are cursed with jealousy. And Enoch say philosophy tells us that it is not worthwhile argue with a lunatic. The world knows Dr. Kwame Nkrumah is the only one who gave birth to Ghana's independence, nothing more. And Bisanyan Sapo say this has been part of the grand attempt to rewrite history and some perceived disgrace and dishonor done to JB Dankwa. Or say history has vindicated Nkrumah. JB was wrong. The whole world knows this. This attempt will and has failed. Ekufuado will go down as Ghana's West president. JB, by the extension, the UP tradition has failed. Ghanaians should resolve to never let this tradition continue. It all ends on 7 December. It will be Ghana's 3rd Independence Day. First independence from colonial rule, second independence from military rule, third independence from the UP tradition, and so-called elitists. Basit Abdu say, no wonder that is why Napo was comparing his governments to Nkrumah. Amos, Amos, Charles, I say, please, Ashantis wrote a letter to Queen, not be given by Ashantis, said that, please. Okay, I don't understand. Jikuno Gray say, this proves that Ekufuado is the author and writer of the Ejapadie book. And Solomon Ebeka said, exactly. Dan Mez say, we appreciate you for the good work, brother. With the last few weeks left in elections 2024, I suggest we go into attacking mode. The MPP should be made to fight what we put out there. The practice where they spill garbage, then running after it, breaking it down, should go to rest. They've adopted the Trump strategy of pushing out irrelevance to control the narrative while avoiding the tough and relevant terrain. NDC and its sympathizers should spend time breaking down our plans and how they will directly and effectively change the average Ghanaian life. Now, Foster Viola essay did Dankwa and Co. declare Ghana's independence on the podium on 6th March 1957. Only 5 personalities were on the podium with Nkrumah. The Matimehuns raced to London seeking to block and sabotage our independence. Shame on clearing agent Ekufuado. Joseph Mensah said, Captain Smart with full heat on Monday. Ghana National was already built by Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and it was before independence. Esther Williams said, Nkrumah never died. So Joy say, yes, Ekufuado, real name, Atekra, is a marine child. Oh. Chris, I say my rips. User say, Ejapadiye president, Kukuo Tia, is getting crazy and need to see his doctor, Mr. Remo. I tell you, the insults. Bernard say, if he objected, who the hell care about his stupid objections? And Patience say, too much money stolen can make you go mad. Or say, Elsie Senna say, if he's powerful enough, he should go and form the United States of Achim. Elsie Senna Bium or say, what at all is wrong with this useless failure? So this is the reason why he couldn't apologize for the nonsense Napo said. And Ameria One say, Ekufuado should concentrate on his legacy, because if he doesn't take care, he will suffer same fate as his forefathers. Ekufuado, you see how you are struggling for your forefathers to be noticed? You might face same in the future. I say, what legacy? That useless, qualityless 3SHS, or the useless 1D1F, or the 419 1V1D, or which one? My friend, what's legacy? And Ameria One, Ebeka say, go and read my comments. Again, seems you lack understanding. M say, one here. Alex, I say, a baby full of pettiness is ruling you, and you think you are being ruled by a matured adult. Nkrumah never dies. Nuhu, I say, this man, which work your father do for Ghana? Kwame, I say, but do you know that a stupid child grows to become an adult? Banker, and so say, Ekufuado, you are shame. I say, Ekufuado, you are shame. Shame upon all your promises. You told Ghanaians. Okay, the truth must be told. Say, Nkrumah never dies. Nkrumah is the face of Africa. Joseph Aqua, I say, this Ekufuado has a personality problem. If you reject Dr. Kwame Nkrumah as the founder of modern day Ghana, the rest of us do. Your view on this matter is irrelevant. Kwabena Ado, I say, Nkrumah never dies. Kwabena Ado Bium Kron 4 president. Kwabena Ado say, Kwasiampin Edabi. Kwabena Ado say, dwarf belongs to the bush, not Jubilee House. And Chris Ebeka say, hey, you get into trouble. And a truth must be told. They say, skin pain at Chim Sakawa Mafia. Kwabena Ado Bium say, most irresponsible, brainless president ever since independence is Ekufuado. Kwabena Ado Ekufuado. I mean, you can't afford now you complain. Kwabena Ado, I say, oh dear, no. A 2 personal. That's not only a 2 personal. Ekufuado ayo dey. Bembo say, Bembo ababesre. Kwabena Ado Bium say, most irresponsible. I mean, he has said, Atankuri Prince, I say, that's the behavior of this Achim mafias. Even all the schools and some infrastructure built by JM was renamed by this short devil. They will not do the good, but will wait for someone to do it, and they will come and fight for it. Nonsense. Kwabena Ado Bium say, Nkrumah never dies. Kwabena Ado say, what is the problem with this dwarf? Julia Mensah say, pettiness. Julia say, it is alleged Ado only fronts Kumi Preko. He was not part of the planners. Ado also say, we will not argue with a fool. Things will be put in its proper perspective. It will not be long. Sinasko say, Ekufuado is water baby. And Nanabadam Diamond say, hey, Sinasko say, Ekufuado, ya mafia leaders. Sinasko say, Asante Hene and Achim Hene don't like Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. I am 4144 say, this is the beginning of division and the downfall of Ghana. Mark my words. Ekufuado came to divide and conquer, and he has achieved his aim completely. Michael, I say, nobody knows JB Dankwa. Daniel, I say, with all these claims or assertions, all of them are resting in their graves, but whose name is always mentioned in historical documents. Now, the whole people of Ghana also wanted to know whether he is a lawyer, as he claims, and human rights activist, etc. We would like him to make it clear for all to see. Ghanaians would also like to know the contribution and performance of the big six on our currency. To me, their pictures or photos should be removed from our currencies. All these are due to hatred and enviness. Truly, Nkrumah never dies. No matter, may his cherished soul ever rest in the bosom of the Lord, his maker. Mabel essay, all this stupidity of Okpo Chichi will come to pass. Ghanaians, vote these criminals out, please. Comfort essay, Akufo-Addo is just a joker. Even the Pagrants who brought Kwame Nkrumah, we don't talk about. Why is he forcing his family on Ghanaians? John essay, now everybody know why Napo come out to say your Kwame Nkrumah. Kimboa Dindo or say Nanado doesn't know what he's talking about. Why Christians mention Jesus Christ and pray through him as the leader? Muslims has Muhammad as the founder, but all of them work with people. But only one founder or a leader name are being mentioned. Americans always mention Abraham Lincoln as their founder. Indians mention Gandhi. South Africans mention Mandela. Kenyans mention Kenyatta. All those leaders also worked with people. But history remember only the leader. Let me teach Akufo-Addo and use him as a simple example. He have hundreds of ministers and helpers, but future history will remember him alone as the president, and all the good credit will go for him. None of his ministers' name will be mentioned or get any credit because he's the leader of his party and the president. Nanado must stop the way he wants to twist the history of Ghana. Chris essay, I think it's about time this short thing is ignored. Save us airtime, please. The man is indeed sick. And Philip essay, it is this kind of nonsense from president that I don't like, so I do not listen to him a bit. Mr. President, whether you like it or not, Kwame Nkrumah never dies. We either don't know your traitor father. We only know 4th August is the day Ghana changed driving from right to left. The July 1st will be reinstated and throw this August 4th to the gutters. Why are you forcing your father on us to be notified? Remember, you cannot undermine the African Millennium personality whom the whole world recognize. And I asked Minka, I said, I have never listened to him. Bembo say, any serious Ghanaian knows that Akufo-Addo is neither smart nor bright, and this makes him think Nkrumah was dull like him. Akufo-Addo could not even achieve a second-class undergraduate degree. He was awarded a third-class undergraduate economics degree. And Chris Ebabesreye, Yasmin say, which makes me question our own processing system. The man up there, is he all right? And Daniel essay, what's the president's problem? Whether he like or not, Kwame Nkrumah is the founder. Mary Aseda essay, we must vote against this MPP party for disrespecting our great founder Nkrumah. Anybody who votes for this particular MPP is nothing but a nation wrecker. Ghana for Adrian Treno no. Montreal your comment box nimo. Medase.